Alright everybody, hello, welcome back. This is my second video for today, and this video is actually a Q&A tag response to Nicole May's video. I will leave her link down in the description below. And without further ado, I'm going to move on to answer these questions. So my name is Katrina. I am 24 and I will be 25 on February 12th. So actually Nicole and I share the same birthday. So happy 23rd birthday, I believe she said. So happy 23rd birthday to Nicole. I am 5'8", and I have stated on my channel before that I actually do not feel comfortable sharing my weight yet. So that may come in a future video. My goal is just to be healthy. I want to be healthier. I want to have more energy. I want to be able to keep up with my kid. That's my main goal. Of course, everybody wants to look good, including myself, but I just want to feel better. I want to lose weight because, like I said before, I just really want to be healthy. I don't like feeling sluggish all the time. I don't like feeling tired. I want to have energy for that kid that you can hear in the background. And I mean, I just feel like it's something that I've been trying to do for many years now, and I always ended up giving up, and I don't want to do that anymore. I really just want to prove to myself that I can do it. I have actually been overweight for most of my life. I know when I was a kid, I was actually pretty thin, but over the years, I had just gained a lot of weight through unhealthy eating and not really being that active. I know I had actually gained a lot of weight when I was pregnant with my son. After I had him, I had lost quite a bit of it. But through postpartum depression, for whatever reason, I really just wanted Pizza Hut for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I know that sounds weird. I'm not really sure why it was Pizza Hut, but breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that is all I wanted to eat. For the most part, I haven't really been, I wouldn't really say criticized or bullied. Not in a way that a lot of people have. Now, I don't know what people have done behind my back. I'm pretty sure there's probably a lot of that going on, but I didn't really face stuff like that too bad. Now, of course, there have been times where I have been bullied. There was like this thing that boys do, with that whole, oh, she likes you, or whatever, to their friend in a joking way, and they're like, oh, you know, she likes you. But A, I didn't, and B, they were just doing it because their friend would be like, oh, ew, you know, no, no, no. And that really hurt my feelings, because I know a lot of the times they weren't doing it so that I could hear them, but I did hear them, and it did hurt my feelings. Um, there was also, I know this one girl, I think I was in middle school. I had just started middle school, and she was way bigger than me. I mean, like taller than me and a little bit bigger than I was at the time. And I know she used to like corner me in the bathroom or whatever and make fun of me, but I really didn't too much care. She used to do that with her friends. Her friends would kind of stand there while she made fun of me, and I really didn't too much care what she had to say. I mean, I just remember that most of the time that she was doing it, it was mostly like, can you get out of my way? Because I don't know. I was one of those kids. I wasn't like a bookworm or anything, but I was one of those kids. Like, I could not be late to class. Like, I had to get to class, and I just remember she was always holding me up from getting to class on time. And that pissed me off more than her making fun of me, actually. Because mostly in my head, I was thinking, like, you have some sort of nerve. But, I mean, other than that, I mean, stuff like that. I mean, people have said little snide comments or whatever, but I didn't really get bullied too badly, which I'm thankful for. But I know that it is actually a serious problem that a lot of people have to deal with, and I hate that people have to deal with that sometimes more than others. And I know actually Nicole May, in her video, she was saying how people bullied her or criticized her. And I just feel like that's not cool. I mean, you really shouldn't do stuff like that to people because you don't really know what they're going through. My love life. I'm married. So that's really all I have to say about that. That's all I gotta say about that. There's nothing really exciting going on. I mean, and when you've known somebody for a long time, it just really, it is what it is. So, I'm taking a different approach than I have in the past. Like I've said before, I've given up so many times before, and I really don't want to do that this time. So before, it was like I kind of just, I would say probably shocked my system. I mean, it was like, okay, I'm going on a diet, so I'm going to cut out all these foods. I won't eat them anymore. And that does work for some people. But for me, I've come to realize over the years and my many attempts that that really doesn't work for me. So, like I said, I mean, I don't eat the healthiest. And slowly but surely, I am changing that. I don't know. I love food. I'm not gonna lie. So cutting things out doesn't work for me, especially if you don't have or at least if I don't have other recipes, healthier recipes to really fall back on to eliminate all those unhealthy foods. It gets boring eating the same thing all the time. So, I mean, I'm constantly looking up healthy recipes and I do try them out. But it's about, for me, it's about learning what I like to eat. Normally, I would have gotten bored by now and I would have quit. But in this approach, in finding new recipes and, you know, not necessarily always denying myself something that I want is has been working for me so far. That's not a license to go and pig out on foods, but it's it's something to take into consideration. Um, Also, to reach my goals, as far as exercising, I have always been the type of person where I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to, I typically don't like workout classes because I want to do what I want to do. I like to listen to my own music. I like to do what I want to do. So, like now, even in my videos from a few years ago, I was doing insanity. And while I did see some pretty great results with insanity, that to me got really boring, and in the end it became hard to keep up with because it's like the same thing all the time, and I don't like that. I like variety. So, like now, I do the 30-day challenge, which is sort of the same thing, but the workouts are short enough where it doesn't really bother me. Even when I go walking, I don't even walk the same path every day. I might go one way one day and then another way the next day. I like variety. So, I'm trying to keep that in mind this go around. And like I said, normally I would have gotten bored by now, but this time around, this journey is holding my interest because it's more so about what I want to do versus doing what I feel not necessarily pressured to do, but doing the norm. I do eventually want to go to the gym, but when I go, it won't be to do workout classes. It'll more so, I'll be on the equipment because I really like to listen to my own music. Listening to my own music gets me pumped. And on that note, I mentioned it before in a previous video, but I do have a workout playlist that y'all should be able to see. In terms of what I'm going to do and what I am doing, that's pretty much how I plan on sticking with this journey, is to just come at it. I take it one day at a time. I do what I feel like doing, and I try to make healthier choices each step along the way instead of just jumping all in. If jumping all in works for you, then by all means, jump right in it. But for me, it doesn't work. I've tried it way too many times, and if you keep trying and trying the exact same way and you keep failing, then it's time to try something new. So, all right, you guys, that's the end of this video. I will leave a link in the description to Nicole May's video. And thank you. Shout out to Nicole May for the questions. I've been wanting to do a Q&A tag, but I felt like I don't have enough subscribers. I don't have enough followers to really do a Q&A. But I actually thought that this was pretty fun. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Check out Nicole May's channel. Subscribe to her. And the links to all my social media will be down in the description bar. And as always, it's also up in the banner. So thank you for stopping by, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.